spend a summer working in camp theater. There's nothing like it. Camp Merrie-Woode is located in the beautiful mountains of North Carolina. Campers between the ages of 7 and 17 choose to sign up for activities that most interest them. Included in these activities, we offer an excellent and focused theater program, featuring classes in beginning acting, improv, advanced scene study, stagecraft, costuming, musical theater, and directing. We produce 2 large-scale productions each summer, a 1-act straight play in our 3-week session, and a full-scale musical in our main session. Our goal is to always empower young women through the art of theater, whether they are on stage or off. Campers work under the close supervision and collaboration of talented theater staff to mount these productions from the ground up. Campers are involved in every aspect of the show, from building the sets, costumes, and props, to working on the running crews and performing in the final production. We are working to create passionate theater students who can discover what they have to contribute to the art form and find their own voice.
So many of the kids we have are so talented, but also I think they're willing to work so much harder because it's something they're super passionate about.
I mean, I've been to art schools a lot of my life, and these people work for months on productions that we somehow condense into 3 and 5 weeks.
Campers dedicated to our theater program have the opportunity to become what we call a King's Player through a progressive leveled program. The program is point-based, much like the International Thespian Society, taking campers approximately 4 years to complete. Over the course of those years, our campers become well-rounded theater artists, with a respect for every job in the theater. In their final year, the girls complete a directing project from a play assigned to them. Each director chooses a scene from their script, which will be studied, designed, cast, and rehearsed by the students before being presented to the camp community at the end of the session.
I have seen kids take plays as difficult and as hard to understand for an adult, hard to understand for a theater major, like Antigone. Like, that's not an easy play to understand as a 16-year-old.
And dishonor when you honor Polynices.
The dead aren't going to be grudged the dead.
So wrongdoers and the ones wronged bear the same.
I've seen kids step up. I've seen kids step out and become who they want to be, and they're in a safe environment. They're in a safe space. It's the safest space I know, and they are free to be themselves and try new things and make new choices and develop as people, as characters, as like young ladies trying to grow into something.
I think in a lot of ways, as a staff member, you gain a lot of the same things that they do through watching them do it. Watching a kid who is terrified to sing at the beginning of a session get up and do a number at the end of the session. That makes me more courageous and comfortable with who I am and what I'm afraid of.
Your entire life becomes these kids, and it's the greatest feeling in the entire world.
I'm better at my job because I've experienced working theater here. In the future, you're going to be better at what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, because you've had the experience of working here.
There's something about doing theater with kids that reminds you why you ever chose to do it in the first place.
It's great to have something on your resume, but it's even more important to have an experience.
Honestly, the decision to come to camp is the best decision that I have made in my life.
I'm the person I want to be when I'm at camp.
Or if you don't believe that a community exists where there's nothing but positivity, there's nothing but love for one another, then come to Merrie-Woode and it'll prove you wrong.
Come to camp. Give camp one summer. And my suspicion is you'll never want to leave.